Hope you guys are doing well out there, giving folks a minute to get tuned in much later than our normal time, or what has been our normal time over the past several days as we embark on this journey for the live streams. We got a few things to talk about for the Carolina Panthers as it comes to the off-season program. Just announced today what their off-season program dates are going to be for OTAs, mandatory minicamp. We're going to get into all of that very briefly. Of course, later on, we'll do a deep dive much later. Do a deep dive later on another episode to actually get into the weeds. But at least for now, we'll talk through very high level. Hope you guys are doing well out there. Going to be a shorter episode later in the day. Continuing to attempt to grow the channel. You guys can participate in the chat if you would like. Hit the subscribe button, share, like, comment, all those good things. Almost the end of the day, almost the weekend. Tell you what, it feels like a very long day. And for me, as I try to wrap up work, been inside the office almost the entire day. Nice to get outside. Out here in Wilmington, North Carolina. My wife is actually down at the beach right now enjoying that, so good for her. And then she's got our youngest with her. But we'll actually get into a little bit of Panthers talk because I'm not planning to stay on here too much longer. But let's pull this up. I'm sorry, y'all. You're going to have to bear with me as we get my notes pulled out. I wrote these down since I can actually access everything from my phone. I did this earlier, but did not have a chance to get to it. So the Carolina Panthers off-season program. Remember, there's 3 phases. The first 2 weeks, you have conditioning and meetings that are going to happen, followed by, and that's phase 1, followed by phase 2, which is more on the field instructional activities. And then we really ramp up into phase 3, which will be your OTAs. Again, organized team activities. It's all optional. But I would anticipate that we'd have pretty good participation for the Carolina Panthers. And as the wind tries to blow away my notes, I will try to get this pulled back up for you guys as I walk with the LaCroix in my hand too. What's up? Helmer Scheidling. Yeah, Jesus does love you. Appreciate that. Man, what caused this to just jump up all of a sudden? I appreciate you guys tuning in. This is the Carolina Panthers YouTube channel. So maybe if you're into the NFL or not, we talk a little bit about the ACC, SEC football. Sorry, it's so noisy. I don't have headphones today. But we are talking about the Carolina Panthers and the NFL announcing the offseason program for teams. I mean, it's kind of funny we make a thing out of all this, and I'm just being honest because I follow, record, report on the team. Every year we know this stuff is going to happen. But it's like the day that it's announced, everyone has to run and jump and get people all excited about whatever the heck is going on. It's a continued phrase of how it goes. Appreciate you guys tuning in. All right, so Carolina Panthers OTA dates, if you are interested, May 27th and 28th, May 30th, then you have June 2nd through the 3rd. So really it's June 2nd and 3rd, not through the 3rd, but that's how they write it. And then June 5th. So OTAs, man, can you believe OTAs are around the corner? Players will officially report and start phase 1 of the program April 21st. I can't believe it's already here, man. I mean, this thing just takes off. Super Bowl ends. March Madness is around the corner. The finals this weekend. Feels like yesterday that all that kicked off. And then your mandatory minicamp is going to be the 10th through the 12th of June. And of course, we know sprinkled in there somewhere along the way, you're going to have your rookie mini camp. I'm actually going to turn around so that I can make it back to work because I'm not going to be on here too much longer. So that's it. That's going to wrap it up for your dates. And then, of course, we know that the Cleveland Browns are going to be coming in. Let me put this down real fast so I can actually talk to you guys a little bit easier. Cleveland Browns are going to be coming in for training camp. I've actually been trying to search online, looking through the Charlotte Observer to figure out exactly what is happening with the facility, the training camp facility and practice facility for the Carolina Panthers, because I know folks know about the renovations that are planned, one to the stadium, but also to the practice facility. And there were some pretty nice renderings that were put together, but I have yet to see anything new, any news that's come up about groundbreaking or construction. So there's a possibility, I guess, that maybe they get this thing done, but that seems like a tight window if you go back and look, because they were building part of it, an indoor facility for them. There was like a walkway, a place for fans to sit. There was supposed to be places for vendors so that they could have food and things like that, or temporarily house those things. I don't know that that's going to be ready by training camp. I'd be surprised. So it may be another year for folks where it was like last year. Last year it was not bad. I mean, we went down for a day, fully planned this year. I can't remember what happened. I think it was school schedules or something threw us off. We had a lot of stuff going on, so we can only go down for a day. We do plan to go down for multiple days this time. And I should say go down. We're going to have to travel, back and forth. Unfortunately, with it not being in Spartanburg, it sucks. But it's all good. But appreciate you guys tuning in as always. Do have a few things if you are a Panthers fan and interested in what's going on in the Panthers-verse world. A few videos coming out, uploaded directly right now for members of the YouTube channel. I don't really promote being a member. I do my best to try to get members-only content out earlier, a few days in advance of when everyone else gets it, but it is out there. So we got 3 videos right now. One for Jalen Walker, a bit of a deeper dive into Walker, who seems to be, the unanimous choice right now for most folks for the Carolina Panthers to select at pick number 8. So we have that cooking up. If you are a fan of the ACC, maybe you're not, we do have a video coming out on the ACC, just everything that's happened. I think it's very hard when you have a niche that you focus on, for me, which is the Panthers, to try to figure out a way to sprinkle in other stuff. Because part of it, I know the folks that follow me want to hear Panther stuff, but I also get bored, and sometimes there's just not Panthers news. But I'm also someone that takes a lot of pride in what I do, so it's hard for me to just kind of glaze over stuff. I have to get really invested, and so trying to find a equal balance between doing all that when I'm trying to create new content. So you have ACC content coming out, really focusing on the football schedule, and at least parts of the football and the settlement that happened, which a lot of people know about. And then we have one more video. Oh yeah, top 50 NFL prospects. We do a breakdown of all, they're the top 50 prospects in a matter of, I think it's 11 minutes, maybe 12 minutes tops. So you have that going as well. And so that video, all 3 of those are out there for members only. I got to clean them up, add descriptions, do all the fun stuff that you have to do, create thumbnails. That's a part of being, creation on YouTube. So anyways, folks, almost back at work, right around the corner, but we're checking in with you guys today. Appreciate all you folks. We'll continue to try to do these daily on the weekdays and plug this in between all the other content. So as always, this is Carolina Dad. Y'all have a good one.